being greeted with a War Eagle. And boy, do they hope it will be a joyous one today. Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium and the home of the Auburn Tigers. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the Auburn Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Broncos will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Auburn's offense will get the first crack at it here. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes, so it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll pull it on the read. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops the throw.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's hunt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
The Broncos offense will take the field for the first time. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver one-on-one.
Yeah, and feel okay, it's not going to be a good thing. You better get your hands on him early. Put your physicality, let that win. It ain't going to be your speed.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Makes his connection.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He caught it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Stills. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The give to the left side. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete on the right side. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the gun. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. On target to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Going up top on first down. Makes the grab. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Auburn hopes to get War Eagle flying in this red zone trip. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet, 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play, gets in the end zone.
On to attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. South Carolina steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Columbia a ton of confidence. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play.
And I'm putting that one in my back pocket. I'm going to star it. I'm going to highlight it. That blitz came home. We are going to need that down the road, and I'll be ready to call that one.
He'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. From the gun, running back on the move. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Finds his man. Still on his feet at the 45. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He's going to pass. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. The aerial assault continues. Finds the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Auburn going to work with another first down. Motion from the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Firing to the right, complete. Runs through the tackle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Using the quick game. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Quickly complete. Tackled immediately after the catch. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to pop the draw. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It is perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Red pass, it's complete. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. He's got his man. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Broncos are in the hurry-up.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there. It's now a fresh set of downs.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. The give to the tailback. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Power football with the run. Plows through the defense. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll put the tight end in motion. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
Zings it complete to the right. Finds a crease at the 20. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the move. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Auburn. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? It's probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime and potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it and still on his feet. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Looking to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. He'll just keep slinging it. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. So late in the half, this is real. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Got it near midfield. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the offense on first down. He's looking to throw it. Gets open down the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Auburn to the line in a hurry. On second down, looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Hold on just a second. A foul down. Let's see what's up with that. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work in Auburn, Alabama so far, and welcome into the halftime report. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jordan-Hare.
Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They move the tight end all over. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got his man quickly. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. It'll be a draw. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. The Broncos want to crank the tempo. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They'll try the run. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Unloads quickly. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense in press coverage. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's got it on the right. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. He wants to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. They'll run it from the gun. Shakes off the defender. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. From the red zone, it's Gore. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And stampeding through the defense. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. Now on 2nd and goal. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. He finds his man, and he'll be brought down. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Trying to barge in. Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown has ensued.
What a difference a change of scenery makes, right? I mean, they went into a hostile environment. They lost their first game, but they've rebounded beautifully. I think coming back, playing in front of their home crowd really has impacted this game, and it's gotten them back to 500.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. TCU rolled to victory in front of those fans in Fort Worth who had the Go Frogs hand sign up for 60 minutes. Super Frog was flexing all game two, as complete a win as they've had for some time.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout. And it's picked off.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking up the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking up the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They'll throw it on first down. He's open on the right. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it. It's complete to the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is touchdown Auburn! And the pummeling has started.
And after starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. Just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing. And because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. Let's see where this team can go.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring a touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Brings it down on the right side. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble?
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll keep it on the ground. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's going to pass. Trying to get to him. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This is a 3rd and long. The run from the shotgun. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Kane. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quick strike complete.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get the first through the air. Good timing on the quick out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Out of the gun, the inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He gets a block. And the returner is stopped. First down here for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got his man.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on him, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll run for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Offense set on 1st down. To the ground with the back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, the ground game. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Got his man down the middle. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Auburn sends out the punting unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Quarterback just let, missed it, incomplete. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Running back searching for a hole. Nice move to stay on his feet. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a 1st down. Right back to the well. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped. A gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Smashes through. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Feeling some heat. He's got it. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
Trying to slam in. Touchdown, Tigers! And the stomping has commenced. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Well, Obviously, this team didn't get the start they wanted to on the year, coming into this one 0-1, but a great job there, getting that drive, putting 6 up on the board. They've got a comfortable lead. They wanted to turn the page and start to build momentum. This is a massive win for this program.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season didn't pan the way we wanted it to.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation